Okay, kids, it is, what do we got? February 9th, 2026, 7:59 p.m., just before 8 p.m. Tomorrow, I have a court proceeding in Cook County via Zoom regarding a motion to vacate a default judgment in an eviction case. Now, I'm here in Rolling Meadows, and I'm not the type of person that likes to escalate, as I've told you before. But as many of you probably know by now, I'm making quite a bit of commotion and noise because there are many, many parties that are kind of coordinating an effort to starve me out of not just financial progress, but in fact, my actual living needs and necessities. Now, I need to remind you that I was born in Waconia, Minnesota, and I have a passport. I can probably show you that at some point. That's here, which indicates that I am, in fact, an American citizen. My parents were both professors at Judson University, which is an American Baptist white Anglo-Saxon Protestant university, where they obtained Fulbright Scholar Awards. What that means is it's the highest, one of the highest level awards that academics can get, uh, being foreign emissaries of the academic institution. And they were two of the first recipients of that award. They had bank accounts at Kane County Teachers Credit Union. As you know, professors are teachers. And that's where I had my first business account for Texas Movement International, and the first place where there was an official um, documentation of Hero by Texas Movement as the DBA, which I have sitting here in this pile of paperwork. Okay, what we have here today is not a matter of a lack of documentation. Okay, we are all familiar with the Epstein files coming out and all that type of thing. I'm very sure that my name is a part of that email blast, which is why there needs to be 3 million documents given out at a time, heavily redacted. I'm sure that my mother's death is involved in that because I did a FOIA request for the 911 call that I made while she was having her heart attack at Planet Fitness. I was the one that had to drive my father behind the ambulance because I could not get in the ambulance with her as she was, in fact, dying. And then we had to wait another 40 minutes while she was alone in the emergency room. And we were finally able to get back there to witness her final moments. Uh, that's doesn't matter. She's gone. Hero is still here. Texas Movement International is still here. Texas Movement Consulting is still here. Texas Movement Media is still here, fighting every day just for our existence. And I did not ask for anybody's money. I did not ask for a loan. I went and got a job to my own detriment, to my own physical detriment, at the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District as an assistant civil engineer, with the fundamentals of engineering past exam that I took, which gave me an engineering and training license based off of my experience at the Illinois Institute of Technology, which is on the south side of Chicago, very close to the GN Bank, where I was not allowed to open a personal or business checking account. As a matter of fact, they did not want me to have a business checking account so much that they closed the personal account that I actually opened. Now, I understand that maybe if check system says that I'm a risk for a business account, you simply would say in compliance, well, you're not allowed to have a business account. What does that have to do with a personal checking account that I already funded according to your minimum requirements? Now you're telling me that KCT Credit Union cannot even acknowledge that I was there notarizing a power of attorney for my father to get our inheritance that was bequeathed to us because of property that's been in my mother's family for generations, of which she has 7 siblings that can corroborate this fact. This is now an international matter of tortious interference. So tomorrow morning, when we go to court at the eviction court in Cook County, this is going to be documented for the record. And I am using a T-Mobile mobile hotspot rented from Rolling Meadows Library because T-Mobile is also involved, and I'm involved with their executive office right now. And they're trying to haggle with me, telling me that if I pay them $400, then they will forgive and forget all the other things. Now, why do they need to forgive and forget if they haven't done anything wrong? So all of this is going to be documented for the record, including this video. And if anything happens to this video, that will be another node for the tortious interference claim. I am sincerely recommending to all the banking institutions involved in this fraudulent cover-up, Kane County Teachers Credit Union, GN Bank, and of course, JP Morgan Chase. I think it's high time that you ended this matter, okay? One United Bank is a fine institution, Kevin Kohia is a fine CEO, and African Americans have done enough in this country for free. And I think it's high time, after 100 years of the recognition of Black History Month, that you stopped messing around with them and anybody that wants to help them. I'm well aware that you use the Polish community to do your bullying for you. MGD, Property Management, you're on notice. Pogorzelski and Associates, you're on notice. Deputy Prime Minister of Poland, you're on notice. There is no coincidence saying you came here to Chicago to talk to Mayor Brandon Johnson and all of a sudden $500 million is there. That just so happened to be this week. Really? Enough is enough. Okay? We're not going to give you all the documentation of everything. I already told you what tortious interference is. I don't even want to do that. Okay? This is not a matter of morality anymore. It's a matter of federal documentation. I filled out the 9/11 form and sent it to the IRS. You're still holding on to my IRS refund from 2024 so that I have zero liquidity. You took away even $2 worth of pasta when it was the first thing on the receipt. There is no excuse for you, Mark. Tom, manager of Jewel Osco here in Rolling Meadows. I don't care who your handlers are. It's going to be reflected on you. All of you are now famous. I can only imagine what African Americans and Hispanics have had to go through all this time without these technological resources at their disposal. You have an opportunity to get out of this clean. It's just a matter of a wire transfer. You have my personal guarantee that you will never see me again in your life. I expect full restitution according to the demand letters that I've already sent. Make life easy on yourself and your legal teams and have this done by the end of the day.